Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Pink Print Podcast. Today, we are sitting in our new studio. This new studio may or may not be my apartment. However, we're just like making do. It's honestly really cozy. It's always fucking freezing in here, so we put on our cozies.
I just
chilling.
like love this big couch.
I know, like I'm a tall girl, and like look, like my feet hang like right here.
No, it's really deep.
Do you guys see?
And to be honest, I have a cloud couch on my house, and I hate it, and I want this couch. Sweet. If you want to switch with me, I will switch.
This is literally less than half the price. Crate and Barrel. Okay,
and so much better. So our guests will be coming here too.
Yeah, our guests are gonna be coming here. Hopefully, they're gonna know it's probably not like a studio that we rent out.
I know, but like we never had an official studio. It was like an office. We make do with what we have, and we're putting out really great content and sharing valuable things.
That's all that matters. So today we're gonna catch up because we haven't seen each other in a long time.
Yes,
and like we just want to have a little fun today. Like we've been giving you guys a lot of really serious content.
Lots of serious content on trauma and healing and just like spirituality and like content creation.
Amazing.
Lots of amazing stuff and lots of amazing new podcasts and guests coming soon too that, are going to come out in the next few weeks. But one of the important things we have to share is that the Pink Print Podcast has turned 1.
Our 1 year anniversary was October 13th.
Yeah, so this is basically our 1 year anniversary podcast episode to you guys, our lovers and amazing listeners.
And this is like what's really sad because let's reflect on our past year, right?
Yeah.
So
what's sad about our past year?
Well, it's sad that we didn't realize it was even our 1 year.
I know.
Like we have been working so hard. Like I want to say like 90% of people that start a podcast like don't make it a year consistently posting once a week.
I was talking to one of our future guests that we're scheduling right now to come on. And he's like, so I was on the phone with him and telling him a little bit about the podcast. And he goes, yeah, so like, and he wanted to start a podcast. And he's like, yeah, so like, how many episodes you got? I'm like, 52. We've been doing it for a year. We have one each week. He goes, oh my God, like you guys are being so consistent. That's amazing. And he's like, I only have one episode out. And he like was trying to do it. And that's like literally what he does, content creation.
By the way, even like celebrities start podcasts and like can't keep up with them. Like,
so here we are to keeping up. To consistency. That was a terrible high five.
No, was it?
Let's do it again. There we go.
Keeping up with the Kardashians. Ella. So I don't know. Like it's just sad that that's life. Like you just get caught up and you don't even realize that you're always just like doing things and then you forget and it's like not okay.
I think it's the same like when we say like when we close a real estate deal, like you work so hard for it and then the day you close you're like, oh cool, all right, now.
I know.
And maybe we should take a moment of gratitude.
Yeah.
And to like take a moment to like see what we've accomplished because it's so easy to just like keep going.
Yeah.
And like keep doing and not acknowledging and celebrating these small wins. Although it's not a small win, it's a good win.
No, it's great.
I mean, this is a medium win.
Why medium?
It's been 1 year. We have so much more to go.
Oh yeah. No, but it's a big one right now. Like when we look back in 10 years, like, I mean, it's still going to be a really big one because it's going to be the catalyst of all that came after it.
That is actually crazy. It's been 1 year.
It's been 1 year since we just decided to pick up a mic and chat. It's that easy.
No, we decided more than a year ago. We were like planning like for a whole month, like the whole month
I think
of September,
end of August,
September, and then our first episode. And wow, how different! You guys should all go back and listen to the first one again, and maybe compare it to how far we've come with our talking skills.
The way that you just asked them to do that, and we're not even going to do that.
Right, but maybe we could. And the only reason I'm not going to do that is because I'm a little embarrassed.
Yeah, like so embarrassed.
But that was a great episode.
I know,
about like self-love and confidence.
It was
so really it was a good episode.
Content.
We were so awkward talking to the mic. Very rigid. We didn't want to interrupt each other. I think that we don't interrupt each other still. I mean, sometimes it happens in conversation. In an episode like this, we interrupt each other a little more. Me, I think I'm the one who interrupts more.
Me.
But we try not to talk over each other.
Yeah, obviously.
No, some people talk over each other and it's really annoying.
I know, it's so annoying. But we know how it sounds on the other end.
So what's been your biggest takeaway of creating and starting this podcast?
So I was just about to say this. Like, so much shit has happened where it's like sometimes Thursday at like right before we always drop our episode at midnight. Like sometimes the night before we're like, fuck, like what happened? Like we lost data. We don't have an episode. This happened, that happened. But like
literally these past few weeks.
The past fucking few weeks. I need to stop saying fucking is one takeaway, by the way.
Ooh.
Like shit happens behind the scenes, but we somehow deliver. We re-released an episode one time for the whole year. And that's because like it was just I don't even remember what happened, and we were both traveling because it was the holidays and we really had no choice. But it wasn't because we weren't prepared, but like you think you're prepared, and then what does Chloe say? God laughs in your face.
Oh, it's like you have a plan and then God laughs at your plans. Yeah, something like that.
So I think that as long as you stay consistent and you figure it out, like
I think a great thing that helped us stay consistent is having a great accountability partner.
That's what I was about to say.
AKA Katrina.
Like I get scared if I'm like I know my role within the company and like you have yours, and like if I don't do my thing, I'll be like, oh my God, what if Gio sees that I didn't like do XYZ? You know what I mean? Like it's true. I'm like, do you feel that way?
No, I feel the same way, because sometimes like it's my fault that I don't download the podcast in time to upload it, and it's like 11:50. It's like at 20%.
Oh, and she knows I'm asleep, by the way.
And it takes 2 hours to load, and so like I keep the laptop like open next to me because I'm like, it has to release at, if it's not 12 a.m., 1 a.m. because it needs to be released, because if not, like I'm not doing my part. So it's like we both don't want to let each other down.
Yeah.
So we keep doing it, and I think that when you find someone like that, it's good. But you have to, like, I think, respect the other person and not want to let them down for the accountability to actually work. Because if you're working with somebody that, like, you know it's going to, like, get by if you don't, like, post it, and we post it on Saturday, for example, then you start, like, going through the cracks. It starts falling through the cracks.
Yeah. But also, like, this project excites the both of us equally.
Yes.
So
I think that's important.
Mm-hmm. And, like, okay, it's been a year. I'm just like so excited what's to come in the next few years. So like we have to stay consistent now, because if not, like what did we just do for a year? You know?
Yeah. It would.
Well, it's like, what's the point of stopping now?
No, there's no point. And I feel like it's only just gotten better. Like,
like our team.
Oh, it's amazing.
Like we have our team is one other person, but he's amazing.
He's an incredible person.
I hope he's
we love you. Shout out Suraj.
Shout out Suraj. Like
he also is a great accountability partner.
Oh, he is the biggest.
He calls us up and he's like, you guys need to be doing this, and you need to be more consistent on posting your social media content, and you need to be doing this and that, and it's all to get better, and it's like so nice.
By the way, he's like, is there a reason you're not doing this? And we're like, he's the best. He calls us out all the time, and it's just so beautiful to have someone on your team that's like as excited about a project
as you are, and like
sees the future in it.
Yes.
Because it's hard when something is like that you create on your own. It's hard to convince other people. I mean, I think hopefully, and Suraj would agree that our work is good enough that he sees it too. In it, and believes in it. But like, it's just so nice to have someone in your ear, honestly, being like, you need to do this because like this is really good. It needs to reach more people. And XYZ.
So I think really important to like pay attention to who you have around you and who you're going to choose to like go into business with.
Yeah. It's like Trey is really far away.
I know. We're like reaching over all the way to get our drink.
Because my couch is just so deep.
It's so deep. So I think that's a huge takeaway. Consistency is a huge one, and people talk about it, but honestly, like by not being consistent, like this wouldn't have like the traction. And it's not that we have like a crazy amount of listeners every single week, but if we weren't consistent, we would just be losing listeners.
Yeah.
You know, like, so it just like doesn't do you any service to not be consistent. So you have to be consistent. Mm-hmm. What else? Anything else?
We don't need to like talk their ear off about consistency.
Okay.
Like, we talk
not consistency. I'm saying any other.
Yeah.
Do you wish we would have done anything different in the beginning? Now, a year later?
No, but like I just love that we started to introduce guests, because it's such a rewarding feeling just meeting new people and talking to them. And like we could ask every single guest the same exact questions and have a completely different episode every time. Not that we ask the same exact questions, because we usually base it around them, but there are a few things like you said the other day, like why don't we ask everyone how they define success, because we were doing that for a while. And because they all answer it so differently.
And everyone's really cool. Like some people it's money, some people it's freedom, or some people or whatever it is, and it's just so interesting to tie that into their story.
And I mean, I just love how in a way we're like so scrappy, because the first two people we interviewed was your mom and my dad, which I think is still two of the best interviews ever.
They really were, and I think the listeners agree, because lots of people have told us.
But it's just like they're you know, sorry guys, they're nobodies, quote unquote. You know what I mean?
Aww.
They're not nobodies, but I'm saying like
very successful people in their respective industries.
100%. But I'm saying like people that are listening
Yes.
to our podcast don't exactly know who they are, perhaps
they're
by
not
reading
like,
their name.
They're not like influencers or big names that you know.
And like we started with that, and like we've started to have so many other like, you know, bigger people, which is like really cool. But I just love how we started with like our network, and like we just continued to build off of that, and then other people we interviewed introduced us to other people they know, and like it's just, that's like what this whole world's about.
One thing leads to the next. And I also feel like just even like our local network and the people we know, like everyone has something to share.
Oh yeah.
And everyone has such an interesting take. And even like people that are like considered friends, you're like, I never thought you thought that, or I never thought that you would say that, or I didn't think you went through that. So even just like knowing the person better, it's all cool. Like it doesn't have to just be successful people, though we'd love to interview successful people too, to bring you, you know, lots of value from whatever they create. But everyone is successful in their own way, and everybody has such a unique story, and that's just like what's incredible. And then we get to create relationships with these people, which is really, really cool.
Yeah. So that's like the 1 year remarks. I feel like
I feel like, what are you looking forward to in year 2?
I'm looking forward to more guests.
Yeah.
Maybe some guests that aren't from Miami.
Yeah.
We have like a few people in New York that we would love to interview. Like I hope we can achieve that next year. Like maybe we just have like a few days where we go to New York and we like get all of those in one trip.
Would love to schedule that.
Yeah, like that's a dream. Exactly. And like I hope it happens in year 2. And I know that we can make it happen. But
I feel like everyone we've sort of envisioned, or at least like me that I envisioned us interviewing us in the future, although they're all local people, we've like manifested all of them like right now.
Yeah.
And we have them all like scheduled.
Yeah.
Like lots of people that we were talking about for a while.
Yeah. No, literally everyone that we've talked
we're like,
about.
oh, this person would be a good person. Like we finally reached out and we're finally like in the scheduling of it.
Yeah. I think like 2 people haven't answered us. Like one of them is Alex Earl. So it's just like kind of hard, but she'll
you know
be
what,
on
I saw
here
her the other day.
Where?
On the street next to it's so funny. We both have an apartment in the same building, and like right out there. But I pretended not to see her.
By the way,
no, because she was literally like getting out of the car with her boyfriend, and like I was walking my dog.
You probably didn't even realize.
No, the thing is I didn't, because I was like, oh, who's coming out of a G-Wagon, like whatever. And then I saw like little like flip-flops vibe, and she was like very casual. It was like Sunday. Oh, it was when I was gonna walk with Riley.
Oh,
wow. And then I'm like, who's this person like walking out in a G-Wagon? And then I was like, oh, and then I saw her boyfriend and I was like, oh, it's her. And then I just kept walking. I mean,
were people chill or like?
No, there was no one around. It was just like us.
Chill.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
But she was like very relaxed. She was like in a big t-shirt and like her hair. It was
that's her. Yeah.
Right. And
I love that.
I'm not gonna be like, hi, like it's a Sunday afternoon. Everyone was relaxed. I'm like, I'm gonna let the poor girl just go home. It's
so funny because also my apartment is right next to her apartment where you were. And like I've never seen her once, but she travels so much. Like,
no, I'm surprised I've never run into her like in the elevator and stuff. But I mean, honestly, like the odds of like that actually happening. But it was funny that we didn't. We were like, oh, it's fine.
Love that.
But I can't fangirl over people. I like to give people space.
No, me either.
I can be like, oh yeah, you know, like
I think it depends. Chill. Like if it were someone really important to me, it
wasn't the time.
Well, first of all, she's, you know, love you, but she's not like so important to me that I need to like say anything. But if it were like a successful business person that I really admire, I'd feel like I would just be like, I really admire your work.
You would.
I love you.
You would.
But anywhoods, I want to like chat now.
Okay, chat.
What should we chat about? VS fashion show?
Oh, okay. The Victoria's Secret fashion show.
What were you going to say?
Okay, no, we can go into that. I'm actually...
Wait, were you done talking about our 1 year?
Yeah, I know.
Wait, no, what do you want in year 2?
I'm so excited just like for more guests and to share lots of amazing new things with you guys. That's all.
Oh, I also just feel like our content has been like leveling up a lot recently.
I think our videos are great. I think our shorts are great. We're trying to release more shorts and reels and more content for you guys to have in little bite-sized 1-minute videos. I'm just excited for what's to come.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Cool. Me too.
Coolsies. So Victoria's Secret fashion show, just because we were talking about it earlier, I thought it made me feel a little nostalgic. I didn't watch it, to be honest, but I saw a little bit on Instagram. I thought everybody looks great.
Okay, so neither of us.
Everyone looks beautiful. And I don't really know what they did for the last six years. I don't know what rebrand they did.
I want to know what they did the last 6 years. Like, you're back. Great. Like, back from what? How is everyone? Like, Adriana Lima looks really different. Like, 6 years ago, whatever. In the middle of those 6 years, something happened to her. And now she looks completely fine again. And I want to know, like, what's going on? She looks
great. No, honestly, all of them look like they haven't aged a day.
No, it's insane.
They all look great.
Her and Alessandra. How do you say her last name? Ambrosio? Like, how do you say it?
I say Alessandra Ambrosio. Just because she's Brazilian.
No, I know. That's why I asked how you say it.
Ambrosio.
They look the same. Like,
they
haven't aged.
So does Bihari. So does Gigi and Bella. Obviously look the same.
But they're the oldest.
Yeah, but Bihari looks good.
Is she older?
I don't know, but she was there before.
Yeah.
Jasmine Tookes. I love Jasmine Tookes. She's such a classy fashion icon.
She like wasn't in the show.
No, she was.
No, but they didn't like film her.
Oh, that's sad because she
got shafted.
I love her.
I love her too. No, everyone loves her.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
And like, I don't know, this whole inclusivity thing. Like, okay, you had Ashley Graham, who's like legit a professional model. So like, okay. Like, and she's beautiful.
Well, granted, like, we didn't watch it, so I don't know if there's other inclusivity in the show. But the ones that they highlighted were Ashley Graham and then all the OGs, which I'm not upset about. I like all of them, so I think it was a good lineup.
Same. Also, like, you don't need inclusivity at the Victoria's Secret fashion show. That's my opinion.
You know, here's the thing though. They're saying that not a lot of people are shopping there, but to be honest, like, I like think I only shop at bras there.
Okay, I don't.
Oh, really?
But I'm wearing one right now, actually.
I only wear bras from there. I'm not buying one every fucking year.
That was what I was going to say. Yeah. How often are you buying a bra? Like,
no, I'm not. Because back then I would buy like colorful and I would buy like pink and blue and purple lace. And I don't even know what colors. And now I literally just wear
like plaid and like, I don't even know.
I'm very simple now. So I'm like, I don't need that many colors.
Yeah, unfortunately, like I'm a Skims gal.
See, I haven't tried any of their bras, but I know I should probably try one.
No, I mean, like, I don't need a new bra all that often. Like,
no, you don't.
So whatever. I don't know. And then the runway was a little bit weird.
It just looked like a lot smaller. It looked like a smaller production compared to like how they were when like Justin Bieber and Taylor Swift used to perform with them. And like, that was like not an arena, but it was like a huge place with crowds.
Like Cher performed. Like,
I mean, I love Cher.
Me too, but like, we need a little something like else. We needed like Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, that would have been super on brand for them. Also, because Sabrina Carpenter is like always wearing like
she was lingerie. in custom Victoria's Secret for her concert.
Oh, see, that's why I feel like she wears that kind of thing. Maybe they couldn't book her. Also, that's
true. Actually, she's actually on tour.
She just became like really big.
No, and she's on tour.
And maybe like they were planning this
whatever.
Before.
Chapel Roan, like something new, like.
I don't know.
HOTTOGO.
Sabrina Carpenter would have been a good one.
I know.
Maybe next year.
Are they doing this next year?
I don't know.
I'm confused by them.
I don't know.
They're back for one night only.
I don't know what they did differently, but I'm not opposed. I don't really care, to be honest.
Yeah, it was cute.
It was cute.
Okay, Dancing with the Stars.
I don't watch Dancing with the Stars.
So we're recapping things we've never watched.
No, you watch Dancing with the Stars.
I watched DWTS.
I will say she tells me that I could be on it.
No. I watched this show and I'm like, literally after one session with one of these people, you'd win the show.
I don't know if I would win the show.
Well, I don't know if you would because you really need the connection. There's actually this one girl, Chandler, who is like, she was on Disney, I guess. Like, I don't know because we don't really like watch Disney anymore. Yeah. Or like, you actually know more about this than I do. I didn't even know Sabrina Carpenter was on fucking Disney. But
what?
Basically, she was like she's a Disney star. Chandler McKinney, I think is her name.
Okay.
Beautiful. Amazing dancer. Connection isn't there. It's not as powerful. Like, seriously.
Here's my thing though.
Okay.
This is bullshit because Dancing with the Stars, you have one professional dancer with celebrities who
have no dance background.
But they all have a dance background.
No, this girl has a dance background. No one else does.
Charlie D'Amelio won. Of course she won. She's literally a dancer. And Charlie killed it. But the thing is, like, you can't tell me Dancing with the Stars and it's like you're competing against a regular celebrity with no dance background and then you're competing with Charlie who's actually a competitive dancer.
But this is where...
Of course she won. So, like, they shouldn't have these people on.
I agree.
Or they should, but then, like, that's not a fair advantage.
No, I agree. This girl has a dance background.
Right.
She says it. And it's like, you're performing against Danny Amendola. Like, the guy fucking catches a football for a living. Like, he is not flexible. I mean, like, maybe he is. I don't fucking know. They're stiff. Like, they're bulky and meaty and, like, they're not dancers. And let me tell you, Danny Amendola brought me to tears last night.
Oh my God.
It was dedication night. He dedicated it to like his college football coach who passed away. Really sad.
That's really
and
sweet.
he was telling the story and it was so impactful. And his dance was no joke insane. We're gonna watch it after we finish recording.
Okay.
He did a contemporary dance. It was like, I forgot that he was Danny Amendola. I thought I was watching two pros.
I think they train a lot on Dancing with the Stars.
They train a lot, but like you have 1 week.
I know, but they're like all day, so I think they genuinely like do like become somewhat better dancers.
Right. And then like
Yeah.
Dwight Howard, you know, he's like in the NBA like 6'11".
I know Marty Tumansky did it.
He's so cute.
He's so cute.
Love him. Did he
I think
really
he's a
kill
good
it? Oh, but he's
dancer.
like Mexican.
Yeah,
like,
he's like got some moves in him.
did he make it far?
I don't know. All I know, he was on it because I follow him for the real estate and because I like him and
I wish I would have watched.
and buying Beverly Hills.
I wish I would have watched. I don't know. Yeah. So this girl's a dance background, and the coaches are being like really tough on her, probably because of that. And like,
I mean,
it's like every dance has been so good from her, but then so during dedication night, they were like, there just like wasn't a connection, and like, totally agree. Like I didn't feel anything. Like she looks so pretty, and she's a good dancer. But then Danny Amendola went, and I was like, oh my God, like I feel you through the screen, which is just crazy that like this random football player can figure it out, you know?
dance can do that for you.
So anyway, that's really my Dance with the Stars.
People get really moved to
recap.
dance. People would cry. Not when they watched me,
Oh,
but
no,
people
no.
would cry.
Gio, do you know the story about Derek Huff's wife?
Derek Huff. Oh, I know he's Julianne Huff's brother.
He's a judge.
I saw him dancing with his wife. His wife dances. Yes.
Him and his wife danced together. Okay. A year ago, she suffered. They were going on stage. They were on tour. I'm going to start crying thinking about it. They put like, you know, the whole story before this. She danced last night with him. The first time
that's really
since she suffered from this. She wasn't even supposed to be able to walk again. Okay.
That's crazy.
She suffered a brain aneurysm. She was about to go on stage, whatever. She's having a seizure. She has to go in the hospital. They're like,
What?
she's probably not going to make it. If she makes it, she'll never be the same person again. They had to take like 30% of her skull. They showed her while she's in the hospital, like stapled like her whole head. She looked deformed, like had to wear a helmet. They danced together last night. Me and Teebs were Lauren and Teebs were watching. We always watch the three of us on Tuesday night.
That's very cute.
He literally, it finishes, me and Lauren are bawling our eyeballs out. It was the most beautiful dance to these beautiful things that I've got.
Like, gave me goosebumps.
Like, okay. And Teebs is like, that was so amazing. But like, I thought it was gonna be like a slow ballroom dance, like from what they just showed us. And I was like, yeah, what the fuck? This girl's doing flips, lifts, like dancing insanely.
They're both great dancers, but that's incredible that she recovered a year after.
Like she
Probably quicker. She's already dancing.
and then
like,
I guess
don't know.
they like did a dance. Maybe their tour already started. I don't know. They did a dance like in front of all the doctors and nurses, and afterwards they were like, "This is a miracle!" Like, and he's like, "I know," and they were like, "No, this is a miracle!" Like, chills.
That's incredible.
I was crying my eyes out.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, tell us a little bit what's coming up for you.
Oh, I'll tell you about my trip in Chicago.
Okay, tell us.
My shrimp.
Your shrimp. Tell us about your shrimp.
My shrimp. So, I went to Chicago. Two of my best friends lived there, Mal and Marissa. They lived together. And we planned this whole trip, me and my family, because I have an older boy cousin who was running the Chicago Marathon. His youngest sister is a freshman at Notre Dame. For those of you that aren't good at US geography, Notre Dame is like an hour and a half. It's in South Bend, Indiana, like an hour and a half away from Chicago. So we were like, oh my God, we'll visit her on Friday and Saturday, like go to game day Saturday, watch him do the marathon Sunday. Perfect plan. So that's the whole reason for this big ass Chicago trip. Okay. So I get there, I'm like visiting my friends, so much fun, whatever. I love Chicago. I love like escaping into the fall, wearing a turtleneck while I'm drinking La Colombe, walking around the streets. Like,
It's a nice city.
it's a really nice city.
I prefer New York, though.
I have different places for them in my heart.
Okay.
Chicago's like cleaner and nicer.
Yeah.
It is.
But I feel like
But I love New York.
you've like experienced Chicago probably more than I have.
Yeah.
So you're like more like used
I've been a
to
lot.
it. Yeah, you've been a lot. I've been like twice and one like real time, and it was a fun trip. Mm-hmm. But you know.
Yeah. No, I've been a lot. And like, I don't know, it's just, I like sometimes just so see myself like living in like a city again. Like, I mean, we live in a city. I live in literally.
We live literally.
No, we live in the best city. Yeah, I live in Brickell.
In Brickell, in
You can
Miami.
walk everywhere, but it's just not the same. Like, this place is
it's
dirty. Fucking just went to like 7-Eleven downstairs to get batteries. There's a literal crackhead standing there, like being the most chivalrous man ever, opening the door
for us.
He was like opening the door for everyone that walked in. I'm like, what is going through this guy's head? Like, whatever.
It was really sweet. We said thank you, of course.
Yeah, no, of course. She's a mammoth, of course. So I don't know though. I was like, maybe it's the fact that I can wear like a turtleneck and it's so nice
That's
out.
probably why it feels better to walk outside.
No joke, 20,000 steps a day because you just like can. And it was so fun.
You can't
and like
do that here.
I worked from Soho all day. Then I used the gym at Soho.
That's nice.
Like, why? I don't do that here. And I literally can, but like, why would I?
I feel like because it's like also like, you know, you can like spend the day and like work there and like you're already put in your mind that you're going to work out there. But here, like you have your gym downstairs. You're not going to be like, oh, I'm going to go there to go to the gym. Like,
also like to get there to valet, like you can just walk
much.
to the Soho and like be there.
Well,
And
that's
it's
what I like about the one in New York. Just like walk
exactly.
just be there.
So anyway, I had a really nice time. Then like went to Notre Dame on Friday. So cute. Such a fucking big campus. Like, wow, people walk a lot there. And game day was on Saturday. Again, so much fun. And Sunday was the marathon. And like marathons are so crazy because I was standing there just like crying for no reason.
So that's like 26 miles.
Like 26.2.
Like literally, why would anybody do that?
And like someone was the reason I said I'm like standing there crying is because there's just so like, I don't want to say anyone can run a marathon. That's not what I mean. But what I'm trying to say is like there were so many people of so many different ages and races. And like everyone was running this marathon. It's so cool to see everyone come together to do that.
Yeah.
I even saw somebody running it with one leg and it's like,
that's incredible.
oh, that made me cry. I was just like, how are you doing this? Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm so lazy.
Running is not for me. I was not made for running.
I know. It's
So
like
I could
4 hours.
maybe do a
4 hours.
5K.
No, you can do a 5K.
Because it's 2.5
Maybe.
miles.
I think it's 3.
Okay, see, pushing it.
So I don't know, it was like really fun, but we were dying laughing because like you have to like get to that mile before the runners do to like see them, you know what I mean? So like you're like navigating the city. You can't really drive anywhere because everything's closed. So like we tried to go to mile 10 and then like we couldn't get there, and then
Were
you
guys tracking them?
Yeah, you can track them, and we're like, oh my god, they're on fucking mile 8 already. Like we have to go to the mile 13 because they're about to be at mile 10 and we can't get there. Whatever. Then you go to mile 13. Literally, I'm standing there. The tracker was behind, so we had told them we're like, oh, we're gonna be like on the left, like by here. And I'm like looking at the tracker and then like looking up. Like,
how do you know they're gonna be on the left? Like, were you texting them?
Yeah, he like called me. I'm like,
What?
how are you calling me in the middle of the marathon? Anyway, he was chill. And you're supposed to like keep your heart rate like at a specific point for most of it, you know. And then like he like sprinted the last 6 miles, but like the first 20 you have to be able to like
6 miles.
No, I know, like
a lot to
don't
sprint.
even run 6 miles ever. So
I can't even sprint 1 mile.
yeah. So I'm looking down at the tracker and I'm just like not expecting to see them yet because it says they're like halfway through 12. So I'm looking down and I'm like looking up, and all of a sudden someone's just like, hey. I'm like, Jesus. What? And they just like run past you and you're like, oh my god, like freaking out. And then I'm like, my aunt goes, oh, but he can't be running that fast. Let's try and run up. Let's try and like catch up to him. I'm like, so true. We both start sprinting to like try and catch up. So it was just really funny. It was a really fun day. And that was pretty much my Chicago trip in a bow.
That's really cute. You were there for way too long. We needed her back in Miami.
You missed me.
To record this episode for you guys, which we were going to record earlier, but then she had to dip because there was a hurricane that came here and I didn't even come to Miami.
I know, which was crazy.
Yeah, but thank God we're blessed
I don't regret
here.
my time.
Oh yeah, hit some other places.
So sorry.
So God bless those places and hope.
I still think it was a little bit better
them
than it was anticipated, but yeah, no, a lot of people and places were for sure.
But at least
impacted.
here in South Florida, like literally nothing happened.
No, like didn't
like
it was sunny.
nothing. Like it didn't even rain.
From what I was told.
Which was crazy because then it rained like before.
It was raining a lot before, so I was like, I gotta get out of here. Like it was gloomy as hell
really
every
gloomy.
day.
It was really windy. It was raining a lot. But then like the 2 days that were actually supposed to be like the day that it was supposed to hit, Wednesday, you would see that like the city was a little quieter. Like it was like very windy. It was a little eerie. It was nice. But then like nothing happened.
Yeah.
But then it poured on Saturday.
Really?
On Saturday. All day. I stayed home all day, so.
So nice.
Watch Tell Me Lies. Watch.
Oh my god, season finale tonight.
What? Already?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What? That's it. Only like 9 episodes, 8 episodes.
When did you last watch?
I watched last week's episode.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not happy.
Wait, okay, let's talk about Tell Me Lies. Let's spoiler alert if you're not caught up. Not the finale.
I hate literally everybody except for Brie.
Wait, you don't hate Brie?
No, I love Brie.
Oh my god, what she did literally made my stomach.
Oh, in the last
fall
episode,
through
I
my
know
vagina.
she fucked up last week. And I was a little disappointed in her. But you know what? She's still like such a trooper. Like I was living vicariously through her, and I never knew I needed a teacher.
Oh my god, he's so hot.
He's so hot, and I just love I love when they started. Now it feels a little weirder, but like
it's a little weird. Like the Christmas party was weird.
No, that's why I'm very disappointed in her.
Yeah,
but when they started, it was very cute. I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm feeling like really bad for Wrigley right now. Like he really.
Why does everybody feel bad for him?
Like he's so sad and like
I
clearly
know.
like just like a football jock that doesn't know what to do like with his emotions. Like it's
I
just
think he's
sad.
honestly one of the best characters. He's one of the best characters, like heart wise.
He's like my fave character.
Brie is also really nice. I just think she's going through a thing, but she's also a very nice character. And then her boyfriend. What's her boyfriend's name again?
Evan. Well, like,
Evan.
no, he's not her boyfriend right now.
Right. But you know
yeah.
they're married. I literally hate Lucy. Lucy couldn't be a worse
my God.
person.
I know, and I was
Steven
kind of-
is actually insane. I don't know why he's like. I don't know why anyone wants to be with him. Diana's also crazy for like choosing to be with him.
Okay, well, I was like,
What's her name?
Pippa.
Pippa sucks.
I was kind of on Lucy's side for a second this season.
Only when she told Steven that thing.
Yeah,
But
and she was with Leo.
I liked Leo. Did you see how the last episode ended?
Yeah, like she's with him again.
I don't know why. I don't like Lydia. I don't like Lydia's boyfriend. I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah, like the rapist. Yeah, don't like him.
So I
just
know
don't
why
understand.
now. She's like, I'll never forgive you what happened.
course,
and I'm
yeah.
like, sorry, like he did do those things.
I
So
know.
like, what are you mad that like
I know.
she stood? I mean, I don't think it was right for her to say it happened to her
No,
because she would just like never know what it's actually like, and then she can't actually speak for it, and then she's not
like, I
gonna
get
do
what
anything.
she was trying to do.
I get what she was trying to do.
No, it wasn't
too.
right, but like
I have mixed feelings about it, but then it's like
I don't think it was.
Here's the problem.
Was it
She looked
embarrassing
too
to
okay.
Pippa? Like she was trying to be like.
It wasn't embarrassing to Pippa because no one knows it was Pippa.
But Diana was like, "You embarrassed Pippa."
no, Diana's just crazy.
Yeah.
I think what's wrong is that just like she just like stated it as if like it was nothing, sort of like,
She- you did it to me.
Well, it happened to me, and then it's sort of like, all right, you gonna do something about it? It's like, no.
Yeah.
So then it like, doesn't help the girl's case, the other one
No,
either.
I'm like, wow. Not now. It's like really like me too, and like you just lied. Like not you too.
right, and then it's just sort of like I don't know.
Right.
And then also like considering like she grew up with the kid, like I know
It's
she
fucked.
doesn't like him anymore, but like it is a lie.
Like you should
know,
like
it is.
confront him and be like fucking say like
She
this
should have
happened.
confronted him and maybe like told Lydia that this happened with somebody else, but she didn't want to say with who, but it was a close friend.
Yeah.
Or she could have been like, this happened to a really close friend of mine, not like because it happened to me. But you know what? While I'm watching the show, I get upset that everybody's lying, and then I remember the name's called Tell Me Lies.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why is everybody lying? I'm like, but I understand that's the premise of
No,
the
and
whole
it's
show.
like I don't understand how Steven can just like walk in there when you know how fucking I hate when you can just see how he's being manipulative. Even when he does it to Wrigley. Thank God Wrigley figured it out. Like the last episode, he was like
why are Wrigley and Evan even friends with him? I want to
don't
know how he
know.
ends up with Lydia, though.
me too. But like
I
there's
don't-
another season coming out, obviously.
No, of course, because we need
Right.
to know like
Yeah,
how
there
it all
has to be.
ends. Let me know how Pippa and Diana started. I know they're like friends,
Well, they like
but
already
like
started.
yeah,
in
but
a
like
way.
nothing.
Sexual.
Yeah, nothing more like romantic. Like when did Diana come out?
Yeah.
And like to her like her strict dad. You
Maybe
know,
maybe like right now and Steven just left her.
maybe we never. Well, we have to watch. We have to
Perhaps.
watch tonight's episode, so we'll have to see.
Like I'm just shooketh by Lucy's behavior. Like are we
She's just like a
surprised, but-
disappointing person,
And like
and like very unwell that she needs to like have this boyfriend. Also, she's not even happy with her current boyfriend. Like 9 years later, she's like still thinking of Steven. I don't know. I've never had that like terrible connection with somebody. Like deep connection, but like that's so toxic like them. Because Steven's actually a murderer.
Steven.
Steven is actually a murderer.
And you know it.
And like
that's the best
like,
part.
That's the part that it's like he's like, you think I'm a bad person? She's like, yeah, and it's like, and you still
fucking
love
love
me.
that.
And it's like, oh my God. Like,
makes no
girl,
sense.
go get someone who didn't kill someone.
My hip is like legit breaking. Yeah, it's like also not that hard to find like a not murder at your college.
No, like literally Leo
'Cause,
was a
they
perfect
wouldn't be
fit.
there. Leo was
She didn't even try to
so
get back together with
cute.
him.
I know. And also like, I mean, he also had his flaws, I guess. But
I do think that Steven is probably a narcissistic sociopath.
like his mom.
Right. I think that like that psychologically is what you describe him as. Like, I think he actually has a
Is this from a doctor's
disorder.
perspective?
This is from a doctor's perspective. This is me. And I feel like, because the narcissist will manipulate everybody into thinking that they are like the victim somehow, and they'll manipulate it in a way to still make you like them. And like Lucy says he's so bad, but like nobody else thinks he's bad. Because even when you see 9 years later her boyfriend's talking to me, like, oh, he's being so nice, and you're like, what? Don't you understand that this person's actually terrible? Reminds me of someone I know in my life. But anyways, I'm like, this has to be like so narcissistic.
But also like, when does...
And the sociopath comes in because you killed someone and you feel no emotion towards that.
What's the difference between a sociopath and a psychopath?
No, maybe he's just a psychopath for that one.
No, I'm genuinely asking.
No,
Do we
I
not
know there's a difference.
Wait, let's look it up. Keep talking.
But the fact that he like was in the car with her, the fact that he like changed her seat, like actually thought about that.
I know. No, and then
And
like,
had
was that...
zero empathy and zero feelings, like that's when you're considered a psychopath. And the narcissistic part is like the manipulative, like that part, like always making it seem like he's like, you know, the good guy and how he tries.
Oh,
and
this is
how,
interesting.
like-
I think he's a psychopath.
no, he's a psychopath if he killed someone, I think.
Okay, no, so psychopath has no conscience. A sociopath can sometimes feel remorse or guilt after doing something wrong.
Right. So I don't think he feels any guilt because like death is probably the worst thing you could do. And it was his fault that the girl was in the car and they switched spots. The fact that he didn't feel anything for her at all. And he kept going on with his life. So I think he's a psychopath.
This is
So-
really confusing.
No, but I think that's what it is because I think sociopath is like a little less.
Okay, but this is now saying sociopaths tend to be impulsive while psychopaths are more methodical and controlled. Maybe because you have no feelings, so you can be methodical and controlled.
But he was methodical. He had no feelings and he like
Yeah.
switched it and made it seem like she was the one who was drunk driving and not him.
Psychopaths are
And
often
then-
able to blend into society more effectively than sociopaths.
He definitely does. And then
Yeah,
he
he
made
does.
he made it seem like it was Drew's fault. So he did methodically, like
disgusting.
completely,
and like we need
twist
to know
it.
what happens with Drew.
Well, we all know he that passed his way.
No, that's what we all think.
Well, yeah, it says like his memorial. I think they said that, like, oh, be nice to Wrigley because his
No, they didn't say
brother's-
memorial.
Oh,
they said it's his birthday. I also inferred that he passed away,
Interesting.
but maybe it's his brother's birthday and they're just still not talking. Pero I don't know.
Come on.
No, that was my first instinct. Like, oh, he's dead. But like, I don't know.
I guess we'll see. And lots of things about the show frustrate me. A lot of people think a lot of my friends are like, they're so happy to like see a show that takes place in college.
It is like in a way
but also I'm like,
relatable.
guys, you did not live this life. No one's dying over it. Like, not this crazy stuff.
No, that's all really crazy. That's not true.
Like their stuff is really extreme.
I just think like a lot of people would had a toxic relationship in college, and like
yes,
perhaps not to that extent, but
yeah,
yeah,
or maybe I don't know, but
yeah, maybe.
but it's good. I recommend it.
It's like my favorite show right now.
No, it's not my favorite because it makes me feel very uncomfortable.
So does Industry. Like
Industry, I almost cried at the end of Industry.
Industry was crazy.
Industry's ending. Did you like it?
Of course.
So aren't you so
It
sad
was a
about
little
her and
bit of-
Rob?
It's like insanely sad.
What about what's his name? The one with the wife, the gambler.
No. For some reason, Rishi's story like gutted me.
Rishi's story. Well,
Rishi was the
he's
most
a gambling addiction. He has a problem.
I don't know.
But the
Rishi
fact
was
that
the
his
most
wife just like
yeah.
that was
Rishi.
crazy.
Rishi. Yeah, I'm like Industry spoiler before you listen.
Oh no, yeah.
Rishi's like character was so prominent this season, and
It's giving a little bit. Oh, you never watched Skins, right?
no.
Where like each episode's like sort of like focused on somebody. It's not entirely like that,
Yeah.
but like there was that whole one
Only on
dedicated to
him.
Rishi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But first of all, that episode on him made me
Super anxious.
couldn't sleep that night.
I couldn't sleep at this Industry finale.
That Rishi's episode was worse to me. What? Genuinely couldn't sleep that night. Like, was having terrors. Like, I remember looking at Riley being like, I'm having anxiety. And he was like, what? Like, chill. Like, no, I can't. I'm having anxiety. Like, I get like that from shows. I get really affected. Like, oh my God. I don't know.
That's why I have to like watch Mendoza. It's like, so that's why I can't always like watch Tell Me Lies, because it's like there's like some stuff in it that's a little intense. It's not even that intense. It's just like, I don't know, then I can't sleep at night.
Yeah. Well,
Industry is great though.
I think Tell Me Lies is way chiller than Industry.
Yeah, Industry is a little bit more intense. Yeah. I love that Kit Harington, isn't it?
He's so hot in the season.
He's so hot. And like
his voice.
Like, I like that they ended up together, but also I'm like really disappointed in Yasmin because she's my favorite character. And I'm just like, I wanted better.
It's so trippy because Yasmin is someone we know's doppelganger.
Oh, doppelganger. Same person.
Legit doppelganger. Like, it's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
So every time we watch, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Anyway. Kit Harington did so well. I loved seeing him in this role, like, so different from Game of Thrones.
And I think he like maybe had fun with it.
Yeah,
it's like so. It's
not like so intense and regal.
No, it's not.
Like, he got to like.
I feel like his voice sounds different.
Yeah, it does.
Right? I feel like he sounds like more.
In Game of Thrones, he's like.
Yeah, his voice sounds deeper and like more intense. I agree. I think it's hotter. I think he was more of like a simp in this one, but I think that was also like his whole character, like this little bitch.
Yeah.
You know, like he's like this guy who's rich, and then he like makes moves, and then he like also like just like at the end of the day like fucks his IPO. Yeah.
We're literally spoiling everything.
Well, that's the first episode. Yeah, and it's not even a big deal.
The first episode of the third season. Like, it's not
exactly.
Like, even the other seasons are so good too. Like, I think every season of Industry is
I'm the kind of person I get nostalgic. So like when I watch a season's finale and they did that flashback of when Yasmin and Rob like met in the first season, I was like, why am I so sad about this? And I'm so sad that it's over. And like I almost cried.
Wow. So Cancer of you.
I know. I watched Outer Banks recently too.
I saw a new season came out.
I binged it. Like
here's what I want to know. I couldn't even finish the like third one.
No, you have to finish the third one.
Because like what? John B's still running away. Like what the fuck's the fourth season about? Like,
oh my God, what? The end of the third season had so many like deaths that were like important people.
I know he like sees his dad. I saw that.
No, you need to like watch it till the end. We're not going to spoil this one.
All right.
You need to see like what happens and who dies. And then the fourth, this is part one. So honestly, like some stuff is
Madeline
happening.
Klein in it?
Of course, but you know what? She doesn't even have that big of a role, I feel like, this season.
Are there new people?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Like a few, but no, not like major characters.
But, like I kind of, what's her name? Kiki?
Who's Kiki?
The girl?
Oh, Kiara?
Key.
Yeah.
Like she kind of annoys me.
She's like a big role. I would say the blonde one, her boyfriend, is the big role. JJ's a big role in this one.
What about
but I feel like every season's about someone else. Like the first one was about like Madeline Klein and John B like getting together, Sarah. And then the second one it's about like whatever, and then or like getting the gold, and it's all about what's his name? What's the other one?
John B.
No, the other one.
Oh.
Whatever. It was all about him. And then the third one is about like John B and his dad, and then this one's like all about like I feel like more JJ. But the finale comes out, the last 5 episodes come out in November, so I'll be watching it. It's good.
I'll watch, but now I'm gonna have to watch like season 1 all over again and go through it like that.
So hot is Sarah's boyfriend. I'm sorry, not boyfriend. Her brother. What's his name?
The fucking Rafe. Crazy ass.
No, but he's not. He's so cute now.
Wasn't he like shooting everyone?
Yeah, but he's relaxed now and he's very chill, and I think he's starting to go to the good side. That's my feeling, and he's super hot.
I might take out the Rafe tonight.
Topper's just like annoying. Topper Sarah's ex.
Yes, he's still in it.
He's still annoying. Yeah, he's still.
What was that? TikTok
he's like an annoying character.
Topper. That was the TikTok sound.
I don't know.
You don't know me, Topper.
I don't know, but Topper's annoying. Rafe is super hot.
Bro, Rafe is a psychopath.
Like
maybe socio. He feels a little bit of remorse sometimes. He's all stressed out.
A lot. Well, maybe Steven's been through a lot too.
I don't know. Steven has. His mom's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
We should literally have a college class on these two.
Oh my God.
Them.
That's a psychology class right there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Enough about shows. I think we bore people enough about the shows.
Let's talk about bridal things.
Okay, so I'm having my bridal shower next month, and I think I overdid it a little bit with the custom items.
What did you customize? First of all, by the way,
customized everything.
let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. This was my job to do the entire thing, and I haven't done one thing for it anymore.
Because you know what?
I attempted, and she basically was like, "No."
I will say,
did everything.
Here's the thing.
herself.
I will say that I spoke to Eleanor, our healer, and she told me that I need a creative outlet and something that makes me happy and to like release my, my emotions on something. And when I started to do like these arts and crafts, because I'm DIYing a lot of it.
Yeah.
And it's so relaxing.
Okay, I'm so happy.
I'm like, event planning is my side hustle. It's not. Don't contact me. But
You really like it.
but it's very fun.
Like your kids are gonna have the best birthdays.
Oh my God, I know it. Every single holiday and every single birthday. So I created a mood board. I got inspo. I like put together all the custom things to make sure they all look good together. I got balloons. I literally set up the dessert table and took a picture, so I already know where everything goes.
Wow.
Why would I do that a month before? I don't know, but I did because I had the time.
Because it's fun.
And it's fun. And I know that it's going to stay in the back of my mind if I don't do it.
Yeah. I need to like rearrange.
It's all pink. And if you can't tell, I love pink because I think I do. Because it's all pink.
Because your so you named the podcast.
No. But I'm just saying that the podcast is very aligned because I think I really do like the color pink.
Yeah.
So
I like the color
pink
green.
and white. And I got custom napkins, 2 of them. Then I got straws. I got little gifts for everybody.
What did you get?
Like the little bubble candles.
Cute.
And they're like mini. And I think I got them in a few different pink colors.
I love that.
And then I got custom matches. So people have the matches for the candle.
Wait, I want to see.
Super thoughtful. So in Brazil, I saw that a lot of people they hand out like these little like popcorn boxes. So I made like custom popcorn boxes like as a snack so people can eat it. Then I made like little custom bowls to put like little food bites in it. I'm getting pink brigadeiros.
So good.
Pink little things for the alfajores. Pink cake. I got pink candles. Kathy's going to contribute by giving me the candlesticks. The candle holder.
I also bought all the games and I have a surprise too.
Yes. So she's planning all the games and she's going to be the entertainment.
I'm going to need
I think you should make a playlist.
Done.
Like, so that's playing in the background.
Should it be like, it feels so good, I had to hit the octave. Like Sabrina?
Sure.
Okay.
Just like background vibes.
Okay.
And I got a sign printed out.
Or I'm going to take a bougie ass to Rodeo, buy her whatever she want.
Sure.
Then maybe your sister will go.
Maybe the sister will go, hopefully. So I did all of that, lots of custom goodies, and
how did you do, like, where'd you get all this custom shit from?
Bro, Etsy's my bitch.
But does it take a while to arrive?
No, I'm getting a lot of, okay, so here's the thing. A lot of the things though, I got like templates and then I had to print them and I had to like literally fucking DIY it. And I think I would not recommend that because the amount of time it takes to make these popcorn boxes is like just actually insane.
Wait, what do you mean?
No. Like I got a template on Etsy and then I designed my popcorn box, which I sent you a picture.
Yeah.
And then basically I had to print it on cardstock at FedEx.
No, you didn't end
up
up telling me what template you chose.
Oh, but anyways, I think I have pictures, but whatever template, you have to print it out and then I had to cut it out.
In the shape of a popcorn box?
Yeah, because it already came. And then you like fold it and you glue it and you make it. It's easy. But like to do that for 30 boxes and cutting it out is like really tedious.
Like they come flat and is there a line to cut
Correct. Yeah, there's a line and then it shows you like where you need to glue. And then like when you cut it out, it like fits perfectly like a little like origami, like Chinese takeout box on the bottom. So you close it. Mm-hmm. But it's a lot of manual
do you need to glue?
work. Like the side, it's flat. So you need to like curve it and make it a box and like glue. When you see it, like you'll get it. But it's just like a lot of work. And like I can't possibly be doing that for like every kid's party.
No.
Or every holiday.
Okay.
But it's super fun to make the mood boards. Everything is on Etsy. Custom napkins, custom this, custom that. I'm even looking, I'm like, should I customize things for my wedding? Like, I don't know.
Did you get matches for your wedding?
No.
I want you to.
I know, but then like, it takes me a long time to get my inspiration.
Yeah.
Like I do a lot of like, which matches do I like? What style do I like? Okay, can I do it here? Can I do it there? Oh, this place takes too long to deliver. I need to find another one that does a similar one. So like it takes a minute to like.
Viva the Duponts.
Viva the Duponts. Maybe.
It's kind of cute.
You should come up with a hashtag.
It's impossible.
It's not impossible.
Also, like, those hashtags are fucking weird.
I feel like when people have like a really good last name or their names go really well together, then it's like really cute.
Make a hashtag for Tevens right now. Exactly.
Hashtag tee up for Tevens. I don't know.
Tee up for Tevens. What is this, a golf tournament?
I don't know.
Okay. So
that's what's coming up for me in the next month.
For the bridal shower.
For the bridal shower. And yeah, I get married in 4 months.
How are you feeling?
I feel like it's very far away.
It's not.
I know, but I feel like it is.
What about the dress?
The dress isn't arriving until literally January 15th, which is a month for my wedding.
Cool.
So until then, I don't know.
And what are you going to do with your hair?
For my wedding?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do, I think, half up, half down.
With your bangs in front or back?
Probably up. I'm sorry. Probably down.
Down.
Yeah.
Huh?
Like this. Leave them out to the front.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, to the front. So I don't think I'm having an after party dress. Sorry, not sorry.
Oh my god, I'll show you after. This influencer got married. The one whose cookbook I have.
Yeah.
Carissa Stanton. And she had like a really small chill wedding, which it looked really cute. But I guess it like rained the day of her wedding, and she said like it hadn't rained there like in forever. It's in California. It doesn't fucking rain there.
Right.
So
that sort of sucks.
And the bottom of like her dress and her veil was black. But like she didn't care.
No, of course not.
Yeah,
some people
what
go
are
to
you
the
gonna
ocean
do?
with their wedding dresses.
It's crazy.
Probably wouldn't do that. But
Probably wouldn't.
okay. Like my photographer was like, yeah, if you want to take pictures like before after the wedding in a different outfit or in your wedding dress, and, you know, like in the ocean. I was like, excuse me? I was like, in the ocean? I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with that dress later.
So you're not gonna change?
No.
I mean, it's a beautiful dress. You don't need to change.
It's a beautiful dress. I don't know what else I want to change into that I'd have to look for that. And I just feel like really bad only wearing it for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because it is a beautiful dress. And then when else am I going to be like literally in a princess dress again?
Never.
Like literally never.
Yeah.
Like not even to other weddings am I going to wear a princess dress of that sort, you know?
Yeah, no.
So it'll be fine. It'll be beautiful. It'll be fun.
So what do you have to do now when you go to Uruguay in November?
I have to look at all of the decor stuff, make sure everything's going in the right areas. I'm going to meet with the photographer to meet him in person. I'm going to meet with like the wedding coordinator who's going to be there, like run the show all day, whatever. I'm meeting with the person who's going to officiate my wedding. So yeah.
So like, are we walking down the aisle? Like, how long's the wedding's going to be like, what, 5 minutes long?
What?
Or is this a Catholic wedding? Like,
What do you mean 5 minutes long? I think like a normal weddings are like
15?
20 minutes long.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have you guys walk down the aisle. I haven't decided like who with who yet. I guess you walking with the best man.
Yeah.
And then that's it. Like the guy's going to say some spiel, make it inspirational, make it nice.
Are you guys to say your vows there?
So I don't understand. Do people need to say their vows in front of everybody? Isn't that a little personal?
Some people do. Like, I don't think I'll be doing that.
I don't think I'll be doing that either. When do you say your vows then? Like later? Before?
Before.
I'm not doing it first look though.
No, like before, like when you're having coffee in your robe. Like,
Oh, okay, that's cute. Okay, I can do that. No, Ricky, you think Ricky's gonna share his vows in front of everybody? Like he doesn't even want to say I love you in front of like other people. Like he doesn't like talking. He's not gonna want to share something so personal, I think, in front of other people. It's not his style. And I don't blame him. I honestly don't think I want to either.
No, I don't either. And like I feel like if I'll like cry, like I don't need to cry my makeup off. Like
yeah, like maybe I'll already cry walking down the aisle. I don't know. We'll see how I feel that day. I hope Ricky cries.
Ricky's gonna be crying.
I hope so. So
I hope he cries.
I'm like, I hope he cries. If not, I'll make him cry. Like step on his foot over there, like
fucking cry.
So yeah, so I'm excited for my bridal shower. We're gonna do that. Then I go in November, and then when you see by the time you know it, it's gonna be time to go.
So do you recommend? You did this without a wedding planner.
I did this without a wedding planner.
Do you recommend that to others?
I don't know. Let's finish the wedding and then I can let you know.
Okay.
I will say like my mom loves logistics and planning and she's very organized. So she was like, why am I paying for someone when I can do it all? Mm-hmm. And she believes that a lot of the times you're going to hire someone and you still need to be on top of them because these other people have other weddings too, and they're gonna end up hiring the same flower person, especially there where it's so small. Like where they get the flower person, everyone hires the same flower person. Everybody gets the same audio person. Everyone gets the same places from like, I don't know, these 2 cake places or whatever. So it's like they're gonna hire them anyways.
Wait,
and
what kind of cake are you having?
I think like just like vanilla dulce de leche.
But like, it's gonna be like big, tall.
I have not decided. I don't know if I want big and tall.
I don't think
like,
I
no
do.
one fucking eats the cake anyways. It'll be pretty for pictures and like literally that's it.
Yeah.
So I'll see. But I'll define that when I go. But so she's like, why am I paying for someone to like then have to like be on top of them too? And I can just like be on top of everybody individually. My mom likes that though. Like when she does like her remodels and her construction, she's on top of literally the plumber, the electrician, the handyman, the this, the that, whatever. So she likes it and she's doing it. And I'm a little, sometimes I stress, but she's like, why do you stress? I'm like, okay, I guess I won't stress.
Yeah, you're like, you're right.
So that's it. And hopefully everything will work out. Everything will work out. I don't see why it wouldn't.
Yeah.
And that'll be great. I'll let you know after if I've learned anything.
Well, me and Riley are really fucking excited.
We're so excited to have you.
Like, just so excited to be in Uruguay. I'm excited to travel there with him. He's never been. I'm assuming a lot of people haven't been that are going, but you know, I've been twice since I'm pretty special. And it's just like such a vibe there. Like, I can't wait to like grab a crepe, like go to the beach, like in my Birkenstocks, like
it's such a
eat
vibe.
Such good like steaks and meats.
It's so chill. It's not pretentious. It's just like a really relaxed but beautiful place, and we love the vibes there.
It's party central.
It's what?
Party central.
Party central. It is party central.
Like crazy. Yeah. So late.
It's really fun. It's really fun. A lot of people are like, oh, I've heard it's so beautiful, but I've never been. I'm like, well, you know, now's the time.
Now's your
chance for my wedding.
Yeah.
So you're going to get to see it. A lot of people are going for a very short amount of time, which I appreciate so much. You guys just going for a wedding. I wish people can stay longer to like feel a little bit more of what I love about it, you know, because in 2-3 days, like it's not enough to like really get to know it.
Yeah.
But just going there and like I think partying with us will give you a really good idea of what it is.
Yeah. I'm staying for a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
No, you're staying a good amount of days. Yeah. So that's it. I think that's the tea. We have lots of things coming up. We have lots of great episodes for you guys coming up. Anything else?
Lots of guests.
Lots of guests in lots of different
so
industries.
Fun.
So we're excited to share all that they have to share.
Yeah. Oh, I have my solar return on Monday.
You do, which is very exciting.
Which is so exciting. I literally texted our astrologer today and I was like, is it too early to book my solar return?
She's like, no.
No, she sent me a voice note, which was
cute.
I literally responded, this hearing your voice just made my day. Aww. She's like, oh my goodness, it's so good to hear from you.
That's so funny. Her. She's Israeli.
She's sweetest, kindest, most amazing human. So I'm really excited. I might have to be traveling 1 week before Gio's wedding.
It's okay. We love an adventure.
Yeah. So I'm just excited to see what she says. I need to reflect and see what I want out of my year in order for this session to go properly.
Yes.
So I'll be doing that this weekend. So I usually just say like, oh, I want to focus on career and money. Usually, literally done this once, but and this year I was like, oh, easy, like career and money. And I'm like, you know, maybe I should like pause. Number one, ask like, why money, why career? And number two, like, I don't know, like,
do you want me to share a little secret with you?
Yeah.
I do this every year for my birthday too. And I usually focus on career. Last year, I focused on relationship because I want to strengthen my relationship with Richardo.
And you got married.
And we got engaged. Not saying that I manifested that, but like I feel like I sort of did. And it was just like so perfect that like my focus was relationship. And that was like legitimately like the huge thing in my life this year.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe we manifest something like that. Or you just strengthen your relationship and become a beautiful, stronger couple.
I think it's that I feel really strong in my relationship.
Okay. Then you can choose literally a million other things.
But maybe it should be self. Maybe it should be like peace. I don't know what it should be. That's why I need to reflect.
Think about it.
We can talk offline.
Journal it all.
So yeah, we can journal. But so that's the tea for me. I'm really excited though. And like, I'm honestly just really excited to like choose me a little bit more. Okay. Say that literally all the time and then never do. But like this weekend, I'm doing everything that I want to do.
Guys, how many times has she said this already?
Well,
that this weekend she's
I'm a
not
work
doing
in
anything
progress.
because she always goes out to dinner and lunch and then
I'm a work in progress, and like all I want to do, I was gone for almost a week. I was gone for 6 days basically, and all I want to do is hang out with my boyfriend. Like I want to chill on the couch.
she doesn't even want to hang out with me. She also didn't
No.
see me for 6 days.
No, I know. And see, I'm choosing what I want to do. We're going to lunch at Pastis on Saturday.
Very cute.
I want to play tennis on Sunday and then have brunch after with him. We need some good quality time. He's
Yeah,
also,
she invited me to. I'll be there too.
Yeah. He's also doing, well, you guys can come play tennis with us. He's also like
I
doing,
don't think you want to waste your time playing with me.
he's doing 75 hard. So I don't see him a lot. Like, even though we live together, I literally don't see him.
Yeah.
So he's like fucking working out, going to work, like building a better future. Go you. And yeah. So cool. Really excited that we've been doing this for a year. Just like really excited for what's to come. My socks are so cute. They're like roses and hearts. And I'm just feeling all the love right now. And I love this cozy vibe. Like, why is the sun setting? It's like
I know. It's like 4 p.m. and we're in Boston,
like,
right?
It's like 6, but yeah.
Wow.
But still, how is it 6? Okay. And
I have no idea.
I really have to pee, so we have to end this off. But I'm just so proud of us. I thank you guys for listening. Like, it's the best feeling in the world knowing that we bring you value and anyone comes up to us and says that they love the episode. Like, please do that if you mean it, and it makes my day. So,
Well, thank you guys for listening to another episode of The Pink Print, and we will see you next week.
ciao, bye.
Ciao, bye.